Yeah. So, everybody, good afternoon. So first, I want to say, you are coming to Kopan this time. To learn meditation or to learn Buddhadharma, to learn about your life, your mind, to learn about yourself. That's basically what it is. Without knowing, realizing, understanding yourself. So we have been hallucinating ourselves. We've been suffering, not only from this morning, not only from birth, we've been suffering from beginningless rebirth. We've been suffering from beginningless rebirth in the samsara, but not knowing ourselves. That's what it is, the basic thing, learning about Buddhadharma. That's what it is. So then you come to know, when you learn lamrim, then you come to know yourself more and more. Like that. The different levels, see? You come to learn more and more yourself. Amazing. So which is not taught in school, kindergarten, not in primary school, not in college, university. Some university has a subject Buddhism, but still just study words, not meditation, not exercising in your heart, not, transformation in your mind, which produces sufferings to you in the world. So you stop that, you transform that, then you produce a positive mind which produces happiness to you and to the world, to not only this world. This is the one universe, one world. So the numberless universe. So to all the sentient beings, to bring happiness. Happiness is not just only temporal happiness, not all happiness, it's life. Happiness, future lives. So, sorry. Sometimes I become crazy, so please understand. Certain times I become crazy. Certain times I become crazy, so you have to know that. Then you think, I forgot. So the numberless universe, so the numberless human beings, not only this world, no, the numberless universe. Numberless human beings, numberless suras, numberless asuras, numberless hundredless animals, so written that. So happiness to all the sentient beings, and not just happiness this life, happiness of future lives, and then ultimate happiness, liberation from samsara, you see, all oceans of samsara, liberation totally forever. Not just few days, weeks, months, holidays, not like that, and come back and stuff, not like that. Then you see, peerless happiness, full enlightenment, the total cessation of obscuration, growth subtle, and the completion of realization. Peerless happiness. So, there's all this cause for not only you, but number of sentiments to everyone. All that. It's incredible. Wow. What you can do. Wow. And this human rebirth that we received on time, this perfect human rebirth, especially met with Dharma and was the opportunity to practice. So this one time, this incredible, most precious human rebirth we received this time. So this time. So anyway, so you are coming here to learn whatever say meditation or this common people to understand meditation or this some Buddhadharma. The reality is, of course, as I said, basic things you learn yourself. So as I said, in some universities there is subject Buddhism, but it's studied as Eastern subject. You know, it's something Eastern, like Hindus, Buddhism, sort of that is just that's nothing to practice. Just to learn about. It's like just learning some culture and primitive those countries. Primitive people live in the jungle, forest, or a house built with the grass or the bamboos or so anyway, it's like learning the culture of those people, and in Africa, this is Africa. So there's somebody, those people are living in the forest jungles, and they eat living mouse. They eat living mouse. This, so there was some couple went to live in their culture. So with their children. So their father, mother, and all children, they have to eat mouse, living mouse. I think the rat, not rat, mouse. Like this. So they all have to do that. So then those people believe. You see, the Westerners who came there they will come check, you see, then they give them a trust to them in their culture. And that for, I think, many years. So anyway, what that is not only learning, but also training the culture, I think. However, that you are coming here this time. It's like you are giving me $1 billion. It's like you are giving me $1 billion. Believing $1 billion. And that's how important it is. We are coming here. Nepal and third country, third economic, no, third world country, yeah. So compared Nepal itself, since we came, it's been developed, but slowly. But compared to West, this is, a third world country, and so that. But in spite of that, you came to Nepal, Kopan monastery. So you see, then you come to know the meaning of life, purpose of life, purpose of why have taken human body, purpose of life. Oh, so important, so important, so important, so important. So many people in the West, even the famous actors, many famous wealthy people, only many people commit suicide in the West. Even the rich people, famous, commit suicide. And besides normal people in the city, even, I don't know, almost every day, I'm sure the city, where there's millions of people. So that's so basically not understanding purpose of life, meaning of life. Not meaning of life. There's big mistakes there. Meaning of life. They think meaning is, also that's the basis, not the purpose of life. And they commit suicide themselves. Then especially with the partially what is life for. Then partially some problem, relationship problem or business problem. You fail in business, then you go upstairs, jump, or top rises, even at least. So you see, some problem, you encounter some problems, then you can't stand. Your mind is completely overtaken. It's like pressed by the mountain. So problem. So I mean, the problem. You see that all the problem is you analyze. There's no problem outside. This problem is created by your mind. You know, if you analyze, scientific analyze, there's no problem outside. The problem is created by your mind. And they don't know that. So problem exists only from outside. So anyway, so many people commit suicide. Basically not knowing the purpose of life. So by your coming here, you learn about that. So important. There's you see, three meaning of life. You know, lower, middle, and higher. So I'm sure you went through that subject meditation. So in not Afghanistan. Saudi Arabia, no. What is that country that America went to fight? Iraq, yeah. So Iraq, people, many American armies went there to fight. And so, unbelievable bombs and exploded them. So the armies, those who are left, not get killed. Somehow it's a karma, they're still left, not get killed. So they're able to come back. And you see, they're able to come back. And then the mind is totally, they don't know what's the purpose of life. What they've seen, what they've experienced, unbelievable. So they want to come back. So that you see, there's simple lives and no purpose. Mind is very, how to say, what do you call the word? Rabina, what do you call? The word.
The word.
Yeah. The mind is the armies.
The military.
Huh?
The military.
Yeah.
Military.
Yes. What is called the state of the mind.
Traumatic stress.
Yeah, traumatic. Yeah.
Oh, I see. PSD, post-traumatic stress. PTS, post-traumatic.
You can call all the names. Every day they were so couldn't see that was the life of the course meaning like that. They could, every day 20 people, 20 armies get commit suicide, come to military, yeah? 20 military armies, 20 armies, yeah? Commit suicide, they commit suicide, they couldn't understand life. Oh, so the American government, then they, you see, use meditation, mindfulness meditation for the armies. So that helped them to come down a bit better. Understand? So there's one, I don't know, I think he's here or not. There's one man I met some years ago, 2 years ago. He was not army, but he was doing very important work, electricity, to do the electricity.
Special forces.
Special forces, yeah. So he saw, if you want to meditate or teach or what, you will meditate. Then Nepal,
We've seen on the
internet, he saw Lado. He saw my internet, Nepal, Lado, Lado is Himalayan mountain near Mount Everest. So they were, I don't remember my past life, but this Buddhadharma said that I was the incarnation that called Lama Lama Ishi. His name is Lama Ishi. So the cave. I think the old story is the Pamasambhava, this great enlightened being, powerful yogi, this great enlightened, flew from another village or the mountain or this cave, from there, from there he flew to this cave. He was short time in this cave, and that's why this cave is blessed cave. It's not just a whole cave, no, it's a blessed cave, but great enlightened being Pamasambhava. So he purified the land in Tibet, and then Buddhadharma was able to spread in Tibet, and so all the spirits and those who harm purify the land in Tibet, and he would put them in the pledge instead of harming it, to protect Buddhadharma, the practitioners. So like that. So the Buddhadharma was so much spread and developed in Tibet. So now spread in the West, all over. And, so everything make people like meaningful and opportunity to be free from oceans of samsara suffering, which continuation at the beginning, and also to achieve peerless happiness, the total cessation of obscuration, completion, and realization. So we have to get that meaning. That's what the purpose of life, and able to practice the path to that, and opportunity to each of them. So, that's what Pema Sambhava, great Yogi Pema Sambhava. So, including myself, then met Buddhadharma in this life, and with little, with the I don't know, with the Dharma, but just a little tiny bit understanding what I have been able to benefit it, as much as possible, benefit the world, and so this Pema Sambhava's kindness, and so including here, you meet with the Dharma, come back, come here, meditate, understand about life, the meaning of life, and all that, and the basic things, for noble truth, what we talk about Buddha, the basis of Buddhism, that what is suffering, what is the cause of suffering, then that makes you to need to be free from, to be free from suffering, you need to be free from cause of suffering by knowing the cause, and then. Yeah, then to know that is the true cessation of suffering, the ultimate happiness. So then that makes you inquire the path to reach that, method to reach that, the true path. So come to know how to make yourself free totally free forever. From the oceans of samsara suffering, from the oceans of health suffering, from oceans of hungry ghost suffering, from oceans of animal suffering, oceans of human being suffering, oceans of sura asura being suffering, So there is a whole path how to gradually, like step, how to follow gradually. Like to go upstairs to the steps. There you see, the whole path to nirvana. So clearly explained. And numberless beings, numberless sentient beings who met Buddhadharma, practice in the past, and become free from samsara. It is nirvana, ultimate happiness, and become free from samsara. Numberless beings in the past, and now in the future. And not only that, even achieved appearance, happiness, enlightenment, numberless beings, already there for numberless Buddhas. And then numberless now, then will be in the future. So like that, so come to know all that, and so your opportunity, all this, Pema Sambhava's kindness, all those were able to Kopan, able to how much course? The 40, 50 course.
52.
52 with the 1 month course, the 52, and now this one 52. So I was by kindness of Pema Sambhava. So basically, that's all. So there have been great, incredible opportunities to come to know these things, how to achieve the ultimate happiness. Not only that, liberation from samsara, but peerless happiness, enlightenment. So then you can help numberless sentient, not only the people in the world, not only this time, not only this world, no, numberless universes, then numberless. All the sentient things you can have cause all the happiness up to enlightenment. That's incredible. Wow. So, so because so this Guru Pema Sambhava's kindness, so that you see, so I'm saying the connection that you have, so that you see in the West, people they spent so many years of life to learn 6, 7 ocean animal. Ocean animal, what's it called?
Whales.
Whales.
Dolphin.
Yeah, dolphin. Those big dolphins. 6, 7. They spent many years. Every day come in the boat, take picture what they do, and for many years, you see. And of course they have to report to I don't know who. So then you see, or spending many years studying one spider. Anyways. There's 100 ants. And the more ants, how many, do you remember? You told me that you checked 111,000 different ants. Yeah, you told me that, yes. You checked, you saw that. How many ants, different ants in the world, in this world. 100. 100. There's something that I've written down. Yeah. So but you see, what can we create some education about this spider or pure dolphins and what they do. Your precious human life, and then which can stop all the sufferings causing you and others, and achieve all the happiness to you and to others, you cause all others. This precious human body which you can use, which you have brain to use, wow, then use just such a kind of small thing just for many years study. So can you imagine that? So when you die, what help you get from that? You understand? When you die, what help you get from that? Nothing. To make your mind happy, that's nothing. What good thing you can carry back to your next life? There's nothing to benefit you, happiness, even concerning yourself. There's nothing there. And nothing to benefit you, cause happiness, others, nothing. So here, you are coming here, you see, so this is studying about your life, what you can do with your life. Wow, to bring happiness, no fear of death, and free from death. First of all, free from death. How you can be free from rebirth, so you can be free from death. You can be free from sicknesses, all this. You can be free from old age. No need to go to makeup, no need to go to what do you call it, makeup shop? Makeup shop, when you become old, things get hanging, tied up, then all the fixing the body. So that the actor Michael Jackson went so many times to fix his face. In my view, didn't do right. In my view, but I don't know what other people's view. But in my view, didn't really like his face. So anyway, so I'm just so free from old age forever. And then it's, at least when there's death, there's no fear. But coming here, learning meditation on the teachings of Buddhadharma, you see, yourself is not like other ordinary people. You don't have to fear of death. So it might strike you. It's like a habit. Like going to it's like mind going Pure Land to Buddha. So habit. So like many years you didn't meet your parents or so some countries, some most pleasant countries, everybody wish, everybody had a night, so you go to see or something. I'm using an example, but then was very mind happy, even not that so sorry, unbelievable. It's really happy, but just happy, Even when the death comes, mind still, mind happy. And there is no worry to be reborn or to be reborn hell 100%, no worry. Depending your progression, your mind, bodhichitta, and so then go Pure Land, the developed mind, then happy, then at least no worry. You don't, no fear to be reborn ultimate, no afraid of death. So that, so special. Your death is better than many ordinary people's death. Even they have degrees, many educations from university, many degrees in this and that. But when the death comes, then suddenly something which they don't think. So suddenly come to the separation from family, from friends that you loved, from separation from your enjoyments, all this world, enjoyments. You're separated from your body. Leave aside, think about next one, karma, about next life, Lord, just this is like what's happening. Soon you come to know this is what happened to me. You see, there you're living. Then you couldn't. Then great fear. Great fear. Well, some fear. Just that experience. Without thinking the next one. Next one. Even you didn't meet Dharma. You see? But you live your life, good heart. You live your life in the West, good heart. Helping people. Not the people, animals, and other beings. Helping. No time, helping. Good heart, your life. You normally think of others first, they do you. You get happiness, And those people also, when the death happens, no fear, because they live life with a good heart. Even the Dharma, even though don't know reincarnation, all that thing, but they have a good heart, sincere life. So if death comes, no fear. Because it doesn't bother them. So I was in Adelaide one time. I was doing a retreat many years ago. When I was listening to radio, one student, I think 6,000 people were listening or something. She's my student. And so I was I was curious how she's talking, how she's doing work. So then her friend who does same work, is a great work. So was doing great work. And then there was one lady, she said she knows where she's going, means after this life. When she dies, she knows where her mind is going. She says she has no fear. She has no fear of death. She knows where she's going. So I was so curious to know how he will ask, not she, he will ask a question. I said, where are you going? She the father of my question. So, which is very interesting subject. What you don't hear from normal people. So, and he didn't ask, because this subject is a very abnormal subject for him. I think he have friend. So didn't ask. He immediately moved subject, talking about no place when you die. The funeral place now in the West, there's no place where you can buy to put your dead body. You see, to find place, there's no place run out, yeah. So the place. So he was subject moved on that, interviewing the man who ran the funeral. So that's because he doesn't know. The subject is very far. He doesn't think. Of course, it's believe or I don't know. So unknown subject. So he just instead of asking Father more, which becomes incredible interest. But he just moved about funeral. This man interview. So anyway. I don't want to think. So I met the man who involved in very high force, American force.
Special forces.
Special force, yeah. So he came. So because it's advertised like that, Nepal, and then. Kind of loved the meditation. So then he came to Lhasa. I met him there. But he was at the Buddhagaya route. He was working there. And then when I went to Lhasa, he came to Lhasa. So I called him Cave. So I had some talk with him. He said, doesn't talk much. He just, whatever service they have to do, he does. Then he just stays quiet. Yeah. In the case, so I asked some questions. He explained me. That's how we can find out like that. So he explained me in the cave. So mindfulness, even the government used mindfulness meditation to the army. So that helped them. That can make the mind more calm. Then later I heard in America, oh, there's some business people, they want from Canada to make pump pipe from Canada in America. So he was in the he was in the group demonstrating with the American Indian. Yeah, I heard that. So anyway, so about the cave. My past life, I heard that we need to give the long life initiation to the people. So he put one table, another table, then he was that you initiate people. So vase, you put the vase, and then you receive the nectar from the cave. Nectar from the cave. So in the middle of the cave room, cave rock, there's like a not lava, lich. What's it called? What you stick in the sand. Lava, not lava, but khasa. That the things is, after you wrapped parcel, you wrapped cloth, then you put the stick, then you put that khasa.
The seal. Seal.
What that the seal, but the
Wax.
wax, yeah. So looks like wax there, put wax, looks like that. So from that drop comes, even dry water, drop comes, receiving the vase. So with that water, they initiate people, that's a long life nectar. So that's why the cave had that. It's because Padmasambhava, enlightened being, came there for a short time. That's why it had that. The story, the connection is like that. But I didn't see during my life, I didn't see him there, but around the cave, but not that. And then so, see, I think my memory was so obscure, truly. So that, really. So I was praising Kaswade. This time you are coming to Kopan. Learning the dharma, the meditation, not just any meditation, all the people do not that. They hear what is Buddhadharma, basically studying your life. So it's unbelievable. Really incredible. So, okay. So there are three great meanings. I'm sure you've been taught, and you must go through the meditation. The three great meanings of life. the first not the next life, you see, not to be reborn in the hell, hungry ghosts, animal realms. Then a higher rebirth, Deva human rebirth, or pure land. By recognizing your actions, your mind, your actions, Buddhist mind, and then that that causes that causes to be reborn the Lord rhythm. So see, you stop that and then what you've done already from beginning of birth, you purify. So you don't get reborn Lord rhythms, and you receive, when you die, you receive the higher birth, border of the happy transmigration, not the border of the suffering transmigration, but the border of the happy transmigration. So like that. And then also, projecting karma, karma Sanskrit, for the action, not projecting karma. So, from non-virtuous action, unhealthy action, disturbing action, disturbing you and others, means even including insects, animals, normal people. And then transforming the action into virtue, positive, healthy. That. So, for protecting karma. Then you see, like abandoning ten virtue, practicing ten virtue, like that, or even for lay people, even just even not all that, but five unhealthy negative actions, non-virtuous actions are abandoned. Then you see it transforming the five positive actions, healthy. So like that, or living in the five, as a lay, living in the five precepts, or if not four, if not two, if not three, even one, or like that, or even just living the refuge alone, Upaskara refuge alone. So there's a precept, taking refuge Buddhadharma, Sangha, and then what you have to abandon. By taking Buddha, what you have to abandon by taking refuge Sangha, as Dharma, is harming others. But taking refuge Sangha, what you have to abandon, what you have to practice, what you have to abandon. So by taking refuge Buddhadharma, Sangha, so even though you don't take another five precepts, but there's this, by taking refuge vow, refuge vow, only refuge, and then like that. So the unbelievable, then there's the eight 7 or 8 years ago, the general advice, well, you collect unbelievable man, cause happiness, all like that, you see, yeah, even just during prostration or to Buddhadharma Sangha, or even one time offering to make an offering, whatever you eat and drink, tea, water, offering Buddha, even just one time, unconceivable merit you like the cause of happiness, So anyway, then that, the particular one is Buddhadharma, Buddhadharma Sangha. Then higher than that, then to be free from samsara, not only the lower realm, but even the asura human beings and those samsara. So to be free from those sufferings, human beings, asura, those suffering realms, to be free. Then you see, to achieve nirvana, ultimate happiness, everlasting happiness, through the higher training of the wisdom, the emptiness, higher training of wisdom, that depends on higher training of the meditation, the samatha. Then that depends on higher training or morality. So basically, these are three main paths. That you become free from samsara, oceans of suffering, free by ceasing the cause of samsara, delusion, karma. Then you achieve the ultimate happiness, everlasting happiness, true cessation of suffering, through the true path, like that. Then not this is second meaning of life. The third meaning of life, what you see, you abandon the cherishing I and generate bodhichitta. Cherishing all numberless sentient beings of hell, numberless sentient beings of hugger, numberless sentient beings of animal, numberless sentient beings of human beings, numberless sentient beings of sura, asura, and the message beings. So that you cherish yourself now, renounce others, you don't care others. Is it like myself? And then instead of that, cherishing all the sentient beings, cherish them like yourself, you see? And let go I, cherish from where all the suffering comes, all the suffering, all the failure, all the dislike things come from the I. Then all your happiness, success, all the good things, including non-dislike happiness, future happiness, the enlightenment, nirvana, the enlightenment, all from where it comes, from others, from every sentiment. Others means from not only whom you love, not only your friend, but from everybody, every heaven, every hunger, every animal, every human being, every being. It said in Buddhadharma cases, so the reason I explained. So Dr. Chao, young Jury Churches, what is called I is to be renounced, young, to be thrown away, far away, to be thrown away, far, young Jury Churches. Is a phenomenon to throw far. that's a challenge. Then what is called others, the jump the limitations immediately, cherish, jump the limitation. Immediately you kind of accept, immediately you cherish, immediately, without delaying a second, immediately, because that's from all past, present, future. Past means from beginning to past, present, future, all the happiness, all the enlightenment, come from that, come from others. So you cherish immediately, jump the limitations. From the experiences, and also realization of path to enlightenment. So that, so cherishing, bodhichitta, cherishing all sentient beings. Then you say, then your life. Then you see, with that, then you practice six parameters. Then you practice mind part of six parameters. So then your whole life, you see, with that, your whole life, your body, spirit, mind, whatever action you do, whatever action you do, if you recite Om Mani Padme Hum one time, is for every sentient being. You recite for every sentient being. Is it for everybody, every sentient being. So even you talk benefit for every sentient being. Even you read Dharma books, benefit for every sentient being. Even you make one step, where you going one step. For example, you go around the monastery, stupa, then every step you do it for every sentient being, for the benefit of every sentient being, for the freedom from suffering and samsara, and achieve all happiness and enlightenment. All that. Whatever you do naturally, without effort, because once you realize bodhichitta, so no effort. Yes, we need effort. This is so much to transform mind in bodhichitta, and so much effort, and this is not easy. Even not easy to become to join bodhichitta. You see, our actions become to benefit all sentient, so much effort. But once you have bodhichitta realization, every single thing what you do with the body, spirit, mind, everything naturally for every sentient thing. So now we do everything for the eye. This eye should be happy. You do everything, whatever you can do, to get happiness from the eye. Not in your feet, not in your nose, eye, not in your ears or torso, but in the heart. Not in the belly, but in the heart. But if you look for visibility, you can't find eye. So if you look for, if you analyze, there's inner science. Western science is so much time, the whole life, so much time spent outside phenomena checking, you see. But now the inner science is checking your mind. Your life, see, your eyes. You look for eye, tip of the hair down the toes. You look for eye, and even heart. You see, no way you can find. You see, when you don't look for, there's real life. There's real life. I must kill people, cheat, do everything bad, to get happiness, power, the eye, everything cheat, brain pieces, whatever you see in the world. get the happiness for this eye. Oh, the power of this eye. But if you look, where's the eye? Cannot find. You cannot. This real eye cannot find. This real eye cannot find. From the Tibet outdoors, you can't find it in your room. You can't find it in this world. That shows the non-existence. That's real eye. Oh, that. Wow, people drop out. People. What inner people are. They run whole life to so much worry for this eye going to suffer. This real eye going to suffer. Oh, going to suffer bad reputation, suffer this and that, blah, 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 blah. I will be hungry, I will get sick, I will die, blah, 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 blah. This real eye. Then you see in the city, people jogging. After job, they limit time, then go juggling around city, juggle for hours, or more go for bicycles, so to not get cancer, or to not get diabetes, to not get cancer. This real eye, to not get cancer, to not get diabetes. This is so many hours. If they get a little time from job, but if you look where the eye, not there. You look from the tip down the toes, can't find it anywhere. You look, you see, they realize. So that you're worried day and night all the time. It's going to sit, going to happen, it's going to happen. Oh, God, God, so much diabetes, this is, so taking so many medicines for this real life. I'm taking so many medicines for exercise, so much expenses, rather. To go, you go to psychologist, this is real life, you see. To not get a problem, and then if somebody tell you, if somebody criticize you bad, then immediately you call police and put in prison that person. So anything others to cut, and whatever bad you can do to get happiness, for power for this eye, real eye. Not the level eye, real eye, the real eye, okay? But you see, whole life, you go to university to get degree, job, money, but it's real eye, not that. If you meant it, if you look for it, cannot find it. So, if you don't examine, look for that. When you're not aware, look for that. When you look for it, examine, it's not there. Red is not there, you look for it. So I think that's enough this time. So that you see. So all that is a daily life experience, not only Buddha said or Kadamaki said, there's not the daily life experience. For example, I tell you, while you walk in the street, you see, so you see, when you think there's real eye, cherish, not only believe the real, but cherish so much. This on happiness, on suffering, but I have this problem, that problem. Then your face is wrinkles and very sad looking face, no smile, very sad face, you see. you spend the whole time like that to face, you know. But you see, like you see when you think that I'm the only one in this world suffering, looks like that. But then numberless people, what you're suffering is nothing. They're worse, 1,000 times much worse, 100 times much worse. Problem, blah, 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 blah. But you know, I'm the only one suffering. So kind of. But then the minute I'm here in this world, so others. It's totally changed your mind. I'm here in the world to serve others. All the people, you know, going by car, restaurant. Oh, you see? All these people, all these animals, all these people, I'm here to serve others. Or suddenly you found happiness. Suddenly you found happiness. Suddenly you can smile. Oh, suddenly smile. Suddenly you feel connection with the people. You know, surround people who are listening, who shop, who all kinds of, even the animals. You have connection. So there is that. Okay. So, yeah, so you see, you can smile to people and you find real connection with everybody. You are here for help others. You know? Suddenly your mind is relaxed. Suddenly your mind is relaxed. Happy. You understand? Right there you can find happiness. Right there. You understand? Just the mind, you see? Change from selfish attitude into cherishing others. Total benefit. Happiness is right there. You understand? You done it. So you see, I'm just giving you a simple example. Please understand this. Please understand, even your family, you're so unhappy. What is that? So, I don't want to throw the example. So, you see, so with bodhichitta, yeah, you see, everything what you do, it's only for sentient beings. Only for sentient beings. The happiness will all the sentient. If ants, every mosquitoes, that includes every ant, every mosquito, every insect. You understand? Whatever you do, benefit everybody. You understand? So you are coming to Kopan this time. Oh, you come to learn that. You're coming to Kopan this time. You come to learn that and to practice that. You understand? Then it makes your life most happy. Makes your life most meaningful, most happy. So like that. So, because what you see, so whatever you do, you see, if you sing, you know, sing, that sing down, sing a song. So whatever, you play, what is ball? Tennis, even playing tennis, football. What is it? Once you put it, happiness for every sentient thing. So that, wow, unbelievable. That's the most happy life. So you see, can you imagine? So that causes to achieve enlightenment. You are so that causes that's the root path to enlightenment, bodhichitta. So not on that, the causes to actualize all the paths to enlightenment. Not on that, Maya and 6 parameters, all that, all the paths to Pi path temple, Mayana, the Pi path temple is Sutra, and that's from Sutra. Then the Tantra, the High Tantra, the Gay Tantra, Chai Tantra, and the Mahana Tantra, then Mount Tantra, then generation stage, completion stage. Generation stage is 2, the completion stage is 5. All that they have so every single thing, whatever you do, it becomes cause of happiness for all sentiments. Listen, every single thing what you do with bodhicitta, every single thing what you do with the bodhichitta, it becomes cause of happiness for all sentiments. You understand? You understand? It becomes cause of happiness for all the sentiments. Oh, you should have done that. So that's the highest meaning of life, purpose of life. Purpose of life. So you see, so whatever we do, for example, drinking tea. So if we do not with the attachment to this life, not with the anger, the ignorance, the attachment to the clinging to this life. So then it's make an offering Buddha, drinking, make an offering Buddha, and then to receive Devahini rebirth. You see, that's the first meaningful life. They see fulfills, achieves the first meaningful life. The second, then to free from samsara. See, then offering Buddha tea and drinking, see. That fulfills second meaning of purpose of life. Then it's a third, with bodhichitta. See, with bodhichitta, so the achieve enlightenment for sentience. If I think in that, then offering to Buddha and drinking, that is a blessing to you to actual path. To be free from cause of suffering, delusion, karma, obscurations, to be free from obscurations, and the bodhichitta. offering Buddha for sentiments, offering the tea. So that become the highest meaning of life. So even just related to tea. And then while you're drinking, one best practice while you're drinking tea and make an offering to general understanding is the visual of the Guru in your heart, general practice. So while you are drinking, make an offering, so like that. So it becomes a cause of enlightenment. With that meditation, every drinking tea becomes cause of enlightenment. So that's however, then if you don't have Guru, then you think you see Buddha in the heart, then offering, going to that. And then, if possible, then you visualize yourself Buddha. Rinpoche is one of my Guru. Rinpoche said, Buddha, to visualize yourself Buddha may not need initiation. So then the rest, like medicine Buddha, others you need initiation to visualize yourself Buddha. But Buddha, Shakyamuni Buddha is the president, founder of Buddhadharma, so therefore Rinpoche said may not need initiation, you can visualize Buddha. So you visualize. So one meditation is you visualize Buddha, then you make offering. As you do with meditation, you Buddha, you receive Buddha, and make an offering to you see. So yourself and Buddha one is. So if you have Guru, then yourself, Buddha, Guru, three won't become one. So make an offering to that. So like that. That's the most, those are the most profound meditation, most very important meditation. So that's, I think that's enough. So, you may over. Also was the remember bodhichitta. As I explained, so free the purpose of my life is not just to receive never here born in this life. Not even achieve nirvana, being liberated from samsara, not even that. And then to achieve enlightenment for sentiments to free them from oceans of samsara suffering, every sentient being, and the being to enlightenment. Also, if I must achieve enlightenment too. Then you are offering tea, you are drinking tea becomes cause of enlightenment. Okay.
as I told you before, we are serving your tea outside because it's so difficult to serve inside. So it will be on that side, but if you have your shoes there, please just go outside or that side and have your tea and then come inside again.
So you are having ultimate tea. One question? Or half question? What was that? Start. No? Yeah, you're gone, yes.
You were saying about things to do with every day, I assume, that whatever action we do it for all sentient beings and how we should serve others. And the question I thought was, well, how do you create sincerity in this? And how do you apply it every single day when we're not at Kopan and around Sangha?
What? Can you repeat?
How does she keep bodhicitta? How can she do that every day? It seems difficult to have bodhicitta and think of others all the time with sincerity every day. How can she do that?
I think one thing is in the morning. If you do the what I put together, this bringing the short lamrim, unbelievable strong, so good effort.
We did that today. We read that today.
Which I received the lineage from Rinpoche, who was the abbot of 7 and Tibet. So Inner Mongolian as the abbot. And with that, there's bodhichitta. There's one verse from Nagarjuna. The bodhichitta words. I joined with that. So that if you do that morning, sing incredible best. Then you see, then you begin the life, morning life. You see, from there you see dedication. Your body, mind, everything dedicated for something. Dedicated for something. Every airplane, every words, every animal, numberless. This is not one universe. There's numberless universe. It means every ant, every muscle, every animal, every human being, every soul being, every dedicated totally. You are body possession, merits, possibilities, all dedicated. So it is content there. It's content in that that you read well by thinking the meaning, not the blah blah blah, not that. Not like we do prayer when people ask you to pray, pujas, not that, but think the meaning. Oh, that's best. If you do, then there's a continuation. Then you practice awareness and continuation in your life. It was everything belongs to sentient. That even useful sentiment. So you see, continuation. Then you see more and more. The awareness comes more and more. Oh, like that. Okay. Well, this is where I have to train. Yeah, this is where I have to train. This is where I have to do it. Then of course, you see, lamrim, mind training in the lamrim meditation. From the culture, many people with it, you don't like meditate on suffering. Meditate bodhichitta, compassion, love, and you see something like the emptiness or something. Something like that. But never want to think about suffering. Think you are suffering, others suffering. You see, that you never get realization bodhicitta in that way, never in the whole life, even 1,000 lifetime, even a billion lifetime you mental number, you never get realization. No, then, because many people, especially people who do like that, you see, they will never get realization. So you have to get realization from Guru Rinpoche, the root path of enlightenment. Then the greater path, I'm not going to say what about, but I want to keep teaching. So, the greater path of Lord Kevarin, perfect and very useful and difficult to find. The above down and death can anytime, the death time is nothing, have the body possession, merit. This time people possession, body nothing can have death time, it's only dharma. So, also then the Lord and suffering, then call it to Buddha Sangha, the realizations. Then karma. Then the great part of the Lord Kevarin, then mind train, the greater part of the middle Kevarin, the samsara nature of suffering, though. This the 6 cycles of suffering, samsara, the 4 times suffering, samsara, and then there's a particular suffering, the immaterial, the absolute, then they're all involved in the suffering pain, suffering change, the previous comparison. Then you have a realization. After you achieve those meditation, you have realization of renunciation of samsara. Part of renunciation, renunciation of samsara. Then after bodhicitta, and then you train your mind to make bodhicitta, and then you have a realization. From that, then you can realize that bodhicitta. Oh, like that. Then after, as I said, after you achieve realization, everything then. Without effort, naturally, like now, if it's what we do, for certain to the real eye. So the latter, at that time, the bodhicitta, everything was sentient. So everything was cause of happiness and all that, creative life, all that. Okay, so it takes you need to develop down below. It's like a laying foundation to go upstairs. So that. Is whatever the stored house you have to go, then you have to go through the sections of that. So that's the thing. That's the thing that the moment now move to the morning moderation, that one, so importantly to that, but to do mindfully. And then you see, you practice awareness, everything dedicated for something. So even useful setting. So that's what I say. Then you do. Then more and more mindfulness will come. So say like that. Then there's one book. Buddhist attitude. That when you sit down, what do you think? When you open the door, when you go out, what do you think? When you come in, what do you think? So basically, when you watch, what do you think? So related with the sentient, everything to benefit the sentient. So that is very good. So if you can do as much as you can, that's a very good one. So I'm thinking that somebody to read that and put in the course. That one, that's one book, Buddhist attitude. So in the past, I used to read, and so somebody should read in the course to get idea. So this for us who don't know bodhicitta. So to get used of. So you see everything more different what you do. Related with bodhicitta, how to think, so like that. So that also very helpful. So, but basically, then the lamrim meditation from beginning to end, so gradually build up to the realization. Oh, that you need to do. Oh, that was need to do. All of that. So, many was only nice things they want to think. Only nice things. Everything. So I don't know exactly what. Anyway, the bodhicitta, all that. No suffering. Oh, that no development of mind. So okay, all right, okay. Okay. But you do your best. Everything, you're going for shopping for sentient beings. You're going walking. I mean, what do you do? Before food, before sleep, you do at least the natural things. What did for sentient beings? You remember what did you do for sentient beings? So then you would remember more and more. Okay? Yeah. Okay. That's why I will continue the previous subject. So you see, so by coming here, you come to know the three great meanings of life, human life, lower, middle, and great. So meaning of life. So you see, for example, please get this understanding. There's which ground jewel. Which ground jewel? I saw one more text. The one Tibetan medicine. One geisha, explained that Buddha's relics. At the end, they go to the ocean and become the relic, which ground jewel. They said. So the which ground jewel in the past, you see the universal kings or bodhisattvas or those who have so much merit that they find in the ocean. So that, so the which ground jewel, you see, you put, you bring and you clean the way 3 ways, and you put on the top banner on the 15th day. Then whatever you request, all the needs of this life, everything materialized next second. Everything materialized. Like Sai Baba does this, then he gives it some kind of ashes to the people, to most people. So some he gives you watch and the golden chain or the watch, things like that. For some people, not all. It does like this. So later, because somebody in Singapore, Malaysia, many, they are very close to the family, very close to Sai Baba, and so she, by meeting us, she arranged on his birthday and his birthday, and then something else, invited monks, Sarah, from Tantra College, and monks were doing something also. You see, the puja, Thai puja, I don't know, the puja there, from Sai Baba. So Sai Baba gave present. So elder monk, he gave gold chain. He did this, gave gold chain. So it's like that. I'm just using example. So praying which can do, then next thing, everything what you pray, you need help for this. How many expensive car? How many what for expensive car? Road wagons and helicopters or the swimming pools, whatever happiness for your happiness, what you want, whatever you ask, everything can materialize next second. Everything happens. So I'm using the example. So not only one, but fill the whole sky. Fill the whole sky. Now compare that one and your human rebirth, which is more precious. This is very good business. Business way of thinking. Yeah. So you see, now, even you, not only one, fill the whole sky which ground you have. That alone cannot purify negative karma of the Lord Reason, which causes you to be reborn. Lord never cannot purify. Yeah? So then it cannot cause you to be born Deva human being. Deva or human being it can cause. But with this human body can do that. Oh, very important. Unbelievable suffering will stop and then get a higher birth. Body happy, transformation. So now the second, even your own sky filled with which you can do, you can't be free from samsara. That, you see, that want to make you free from delusion karma, called samsara. So they can't make you free from samsara. But this body can do. This body practices dharma, or it can do. Free from samsara is the ultimate the happiness, nirvana, everlasting happiness. So the first one, do not be reborn, they get higher rebirth, habit, transformation with the human body, okay? Prepare dharma. So, okay, but even your own, not only diamond, which grand jewel, fill the whole sky, cannot. Okay? So the second thing, even your own dharma, but cannot free you from samsara, and cannot make you to each everlasting happiness, nirvana. No, can't. But with the same body practice dharma can do. Okay? And so the human body is so precious. Wow. Now third, you see, even your own which grand jewel, see, scars which grand jewel, your own cannot cannot achieve enlightenment, great nirvana. The total cessation of obscurity, completion, reality cannot. There alone cannot reach. But with the same body practice, bodhichitta, this can do that. This can do. This human body can achieve full enlightenment for sentient being. Or not only that, then free the numberless sentient beings from the ocean of samsara suffering and bring to enlightenment. Free them from oceans of samsara suffering is one thing, then bring them to full enlightenment. Wow. By yourself. Wow. Amazing. So this drinking tea with the bodhichitta, makes it to that, causes that. You understand? That so this with the bodhichitta, that. Especially with the bodhichitta, that. So many examples. You see your procession with bodhichitta, does that. You understand? There's so many. You see. They want to do the course. So, you see, so you have a human body so precious. Then the sky filled with then sky filled with grand jewel. You understand? So no question of dollars or diamonds. Very small. Okay? Like that. Then you have to think this. You have to meditate on this. Think that we feel how precious it is. Then you don't waste. Then you don't waste your human life, precious human life. This one time you sit. Okay? Okay. So actually. Then conclusion ultimates life, as I already mentioned to you, most meaningful, most beneficial, not only to you, to every sentiment, to every insect, to every ant you see here, insect, every sentiment, that's by bodhichitta. Put the effort. Your main goal practice should be that. So many practice, so many mental, But don't miss bodhichitta. Write down. You see? In a book. In your diary book. Write down. Write down. To remind you Then each time you see remind you, we are man practice. What is your man practice? What is your man practice? Somebody asks you, or should say, bodhichitta. Bodhichitta. From emptiness, of course, the two wings, Buddhism, so important wisdom method, you see, bodhichitta and emptiness. But, you see, without bodhichitta, even the highest what you can achieve is not enlightenment. You can't achieve enlightenment, only nirvana, only one nirvana. Or if you don't, without bodhichitta, only emptiness, okay? So, then with the bodhichitta, then you see the emptiness. And then you can seize the subtle obscuration, then you can achieve enlightenment. So it's like the two wings. So therefore, bodhichitta, what makes life most happy? Because in the West, people say, oh, day and night, when I can be happy, when I can be happy, when I can. The Tibetan people recite Om Mani Padme Hum, Om Mani Padme Hum. In the West, when I can be happy, when I can be happy, when I can be happy. Wherever you go, when I can be so. Then you face, because there's so much clinging, so much cherishing the I. Then you encounter many problems. The self-tension brings many problems every day. You see, then you face the problem, the problem with the people, everywhere. You see, even you stay alone, many problems, but the problems of dogs and birds. So you can make a noise outside, everything becomes a problem. So therefore, what makes life most happy? The bodhichitta. You must know that. Everybody must know that. Let's write down. Let's write down. Okay? So if you want to know happiness, what makes life most happy is bodhichitta. So that's what you should study, practice as much as possible. Practice bodhichitta. So to able to reach through meditation, able to reach this life, able to reach that. So that's what you should plan. So you understand the goal, the direction. If you want to achieve enlightenment, free from not only free from all oceans of suffering, samsara, but achieve enlightenment. So free the numberless sentient beings from the oceans of samsara and bring them to enlightenment. So that's okay. I'm praying, I'm deity, this deity, that deity, or that Dzogchen or Dzogchen or very high standard meditation to impress people, to people impressed you, or you are very high realized being or something, whatever, bodhichitta. Okay, yeah. So I've mentioned to you. So good heart. Even you don't believe reincarnation, karma, so but good heart, everyday life to people, with a lot of people, with the animals, even you see animals, ants, so forth, don't step over, don't kill. Then it's by killing one, then 500 lifetimes you get killed. You get stepped over, and then you get killed by others, or that descendant being, or like that killing one time. That result, that karma is the effect. You say, you get killed 500 lifetimes. So therefore, just an example, a simple example, then very careful to not to harm, to even small things like that. You say, pay attention and not harm. What is that? I'm forgetting what I'm talking. yeah, so things like that to not only people, but even also to not harm. So they, I forgot. What was before? What I was talking before?
Having a good heart.
Huh?
A good heart. Having a good heart.
Hello, good heart. Oh, then practice good heart as much as possible. Most important in your life. Even you don't put the brain come out that. What do you understand Dharma? What do you know? All the Buddha's teaching, can you more than 100 volumes? Or then you, all the pundits and the commentary Buddha, more than 20 volumes, all the everything you know by heart, you can spend. It's so learned, unbelievable. Or you're in the middle, or you're in the very little Dharma, but most important practice, good heart. Good heart. So, if you don't practice good heart, even you are so learned with Dharma, text, you know, so learned, wow, you can explain this, that, blah, 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 blah. But you see, if you have good heart, you develop pride, you develop ego attached, you develop ego, the grasping eye and self-chasing thought, all then you see anger. If somebody does a little bit negative towards you, way of saying not correct or something, acting, or you get angry, suddenly get angry, blah, 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 blah. Oh, then you see when you die, you get reborn Lord. Your mind is not practice, don't practice good heart. Negative mind, so when you die, you get reborn Lord. Oh, like that. So, what do you know, this Dharma, this matter was very small. Good heart practice, as much as possible. With people, with animals, try to help, whatever you can, try to help. You offer yourself, make meaningful your life in the world, to serve, to help others, to be kind to others, day and night, to be kind to everybody. Animals, insects, human beings, to be kind to everybody, to be kind, to help, to serve. Well, that's the best. That's then you see, then that causes all your wishes for happiness, everything becomes successful. All the good quality realization comes. So it is said in the text, by Genesis, if you want to achieve enlightenment fully, then you practice one Dharma. What is that? That's the great compassion. One Dharma is great compassion. You practice great compassion, then all the Buddha's quality, all the Buddha's qualities will come to you without effort. Write down this, the book, get that in your diary book. So you have to know what is the most important practice in life. You must know that. Then it comes, then compassion to the all the Buddha's qualities comes to you without effort. It's without effort. You must write down. Okay? So then you know what the most important practice. What is easy is wrong. If you practice one thing, the evil comes to you. So that's Yes. What time? I finish all. So now I'll tell you one thing. Okay, now next one, then stop there. Milarepa. But the lay person achieved enlightenment in a brief lifetime or doesn't time, not as a monk. Not as a man, it's not a monk. It's a lay person. In the lay person, achieved enlightenment in a brief lifetime or doesn't time. Milarepa. So, Milarepa didn't have even 1 rupee. Not only $1, didn't have, I don't know Milarepa exists before $1. No, after $1, after $1, I don't think Milarepa must be before $1, I think. So, my guess. So Milarepa did not have 1 rupee. Nepalese rupee, 1 rupee, didn't have 1 rupee, okay? You understand? But he used his life, human life, to practice dharma. Oh, didn't have even 1 rupee. You understand? So, but he used his life to practice dharma, follow the advice of his guru, enlightened being Mapra. His guru Mapra. Oh, you see? Then you see, then you see, he meditated in the places while Guru predicted, he went there to meditate. That's exactly what the Guru advised him to do. The enlightenment is brief lifetime. Even though young time, but following his mother, he learned black magic, and you see, after the father died, then his aunt and uncle so badly treated him, took everything out, all the possessions. So mother taught him go to learn black magic. He went to learn black magic. Then in the valley, in the mountains, he went home and they meditated. And then after 7 days, stones fall down from the mountains. And the aunt and the uncle, they were having a wedding. So many people drinking, dancing, dumpster, all the animals, so all the people killed. Then downstairs, many animals were killed. All in life. Then the black lama who taught black magic advised him, if you practice the holy dharma, then go to see the guru, his guru Mapa. And they went to see Guru Mapa. He's in the Jofa, so he asked spiritual teaching, but also food and shelter. So Mapa accepted it. Then, his Guru Mapa advised him to build a tower, 9-story tower. I didn't see, but I was not so far, but I didn't get to see. I didn't have the time. So in Tibet, now even you can say 9-story tower alone. His Guru let him to build it alone without any other portals. And after he built it, they tear down, and stones put back the same place. And then he built it again, 2nd time, then again tear down, and stone put back some place, and then again build 3rd time, and the Guru Mapa, enlightened being, wanted to continue with Mahatma more so that he can become enlightened Kuga. But the enlightenment Mapa has wisdom mother. So the wisdom mother pushed him to give initiation teachings, and then he gave initiation teachings. He himself enlightenment, so he manifested mandala and all this. You see, they gave initiation teachings. Then we went to the mountains retreat, and he achieved enlightenment in a brief lifetime or distant time. So, even though he did black magic, killed many people, all that, but he was able to purify. They built 9-story towers, they purify Nikita Karma. Enlightenment in the brief lifetime. You should know that in the line, somebody did so many bad, so many dirty, so many dirty things, so negative things, but so you see, you can change, you can be good person, you can be good human being, you can be holy being, you can become enlightened, you must know that. And so in the world of people, you see, oh, if you live bad life before, people think you are bad all the time, bad. No, that's not true. So Buddha is like this, many others like that, and so other life so bad and so but let the life enlightened in, not only by others, yeah. So you must know that. But the below people don't know. So whatever you do, or the government is what the people do is bad. Or this person is always bad in the life. That's the wrong way. And so it's like that. You see. So I mean, it depends on the person's mind, change the mind or not, it depends on that, you see. So when I'm saying the middle of it, one would be, but he practices, he uses his body to practice dharma, and he's living life in the brief lifetime, time. All that, you must know the example. So it doesn't depend on need, doesn't depend, I need this, I need this, doesn't depend on that. So the mind is the crowd following his guru or all that. So I think I saw we pleased it. So therefore we are extremely fortunate. Therefore we are unbelievable fortunate. Unbelievable fortunate. We are so fortunate to have opportunity to this time to opportunity to learn Dharma. To practice Dharma, to learn Dharma, to practice Dharma. And please understand, my main point is, this is one time we're human beings. Do the best, and you don't have long life. You don't have long life. I mean, within hundreds years, most of us, maybe all, most of us did. Understand? So don't live long. Actually, death can happen anytime. Tomorrow, tonight, anytime. So to this is only one life. We're practicing rebirth that way. So do the best. Don't think about think what is best in your life. Do that. Think what is best in your life. Or do that. Integrate into that. Lamrim. Bodhichitta. Okay? That's all. Thank you very Did all the past present which married to Kopan, 3 times married to Kopan, number of and the bodhichitta was the source of all the happiness, success, including enlightenment for us, all every sentient being may be generated with one's heart and the heart of all the sentient beings. And to be developed in the heart of sentient beings. Chanjo Sanjo Rinpoche Maje Pama Jechuchi Jeba Nyamba Meba Konego Kone Gongdu Fewara. Not only pray in your own heart, but also your whole family, your enemy, friend, stranger, whole family. Pray that, okay, what to help them? Oh, you have to pray very small, draft them. Then do all the path, the present which I made, what did I made, the numbers, Buddhas. That which is merely labeled by the mind. Where the I was merely labeled by the mind. Achieve the Buddhahood which is merely labeled by the mind. Lead all the sentient beings who are merely labeled by the mind. To that Buddhahood which is merely labeled by the mind. Lama alone, who is also merely labeled by the mind. Jaman Bhagavata Jimbata Kundu Sambote and Tijin the Gavadza Tanjara Zomo to the Zibi Javada Jima to the Nova Tigeretta. Sambote Radum, Yachi Javatan, to the Nava, the Yamachuana, Trindiamala Tamachu, other thing to the David. Thank you very much. Good night.